crash out moments is real. It's a real thing.
Oh man, tell me, bro.
I had a crash out moment earlier today.
Who had it,
bro?
Ask me before you get to that.
Oh, no, let me get you right. Educational purposes.
Yeah, he don't own this no more, and if he did, it wouldn't be a good idea to show it.
Get all kind of yellow.
He gonna widen the camera. Look at Tyler trying to get us in trouble, widening the camera. I'm trying to close up and be over here with it.
Goat is out here doing very cheesy things. Cheesy things,
Oh
Tina
man.
Goat.
I know what I'm finna do
cheese.
too. Cause
Gotta call them goat cheese over here.
nah, I gotta play anyway. I gotta make. I'm listening to your story though about crashing out. We back on.
Oh man, look. All right, so check it out, bro. Had some car issues, right? Long story short, get my car to the shop. They tell me, hey, it'll be like $7 to $10 grand to fix this. I'm like, my car ain't even worth $7 to $10 grand at this point. It's no way I'm paying $7 to $10 grand. So I had a moment, right? Do a little research, find out my car may potentially be on a recall for this issue. I'm feeling good about
This
myself.
very issue y'all just tried to
Very
charge
issue
me.
you just, well, okay, I'll be fair. It was at a shop. They the ones told me, hey, this is the issue.
That's.
So I'm like, okay, cool. They was telling me in a way.
They the ones that
they
told you
told
that
me,
you might be.
No. They just told me because I took my car there thinking it was the transmission. Okay. But it ended up being something different. So they like, yo, it ain't that. It's this. And this is, you might want to, I don't know if you want to do that or not. So I end up searching it. Is a recall on it. Okay, cool. I called the company.
So I just wanted to stay in line with mechanics ain't S.
Oh, no.
They didn't help you. Okay.
The mechanics
they
didn't
tried
charge
to get
me.
money.
They ran it and said, yeah, bro, it's basically, it's a done deal. So when I called the dealership, they was helpful. But it was the wrong dealership. So they needed some information that I couldn't give them. So I'm like, okay, I'll contact, the correct dealership. Bro, the customer service I received from this dealership, it had me ready to crash out. I'm talking about old school Super Dave, full speed ahead into the wall, super crash out.
Now we got to start calling it Super Deborah. Ain't that his name? Super Deborah, judge dude.
I don't even know who that is, but Super Deborah.
You didn't see the video of the dude, the ultimate crash out? No. Dude jumped over the judge table?
Oh, my man. Oh,
Deborah.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that was a super crash out moment. Like, I was like, man, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm going to crash out. I had my mind kind of made up that I'm finna crash out. But then I got another employee.
For YouTube purposes, it was bad.
It was bad. Oh, it was bad. It was bad. It's a lot going. I got a lot going on in life. So like this was like a big deal to me. And I felt like my man's wasn't trying to hear me. He wasn't trying to help me. So and then he hung the phone up on me. Bro,
don't let him take a little bit.
You hung the phone up on a black man that's already agitated about something that I just talked to somebody else who just couldn't get all the information, who told me like, oh yeah, you're gonna be good. Contact them is good. And you not helping me, bro, crash out.
Because now I feel like you personally taking, you personally having fun at the expense of my stressful moment.
Yeah.
So and I already don't have any way to personalize this. Mm-hmm. And then here you come with your sassy attitude or whatever, and you just not being. First of all, as a customer service person, you owe me to have me stressed out. Nobody's calling you usually in, happy situations. You know this. You're not allowed to let me get to you. You gotta take my frustrations and you calm me down. So when you causing my frustrations more, that's why I take it personally against you.
And it's the thing, when you're telling me you can't do something, that another one of the employees at another location was doing the stuff but just couldn't get a VIN number. And then he said, yep, call them, they'll have it on file, you should be good. I'm happy with that. I'm like, man, this is a good employee. Thank you. Call this person and I get this guy who's refusing to even take the same information I just got told this is all they're going to need. And I'm like, you know what? I'm never going to support this company again. But the moral of the story is, shout out to another employee named Eric. You know what Eric did, man? I want to shout out all the Erics in the world for every company. I'm going to call corporate about Eric and give them a glowing review on this great employee named Eric. Because Eric was like, hey, yeah, I thought I heard you on the phone. I thought I talked to you before about another. I'm like, yeah, man, I was just calling there, and I got a very inappropriate employee of yours.
A very ornate employee of yours.
And I was ready to come up there and serve him some asparagus.
I know how to use other words.
I was gonna come use some asparagus. You know what I'm saying? Give dude a nice plate of asparagus, hot off the grill. You know what I'm saying? And like hot, fresh off the butter. Fresh off what you want to use? You want to use the oil? Whatever you want to use, your asparagus. I was finna serve my mans up a plate of the asparagus, but then Eric calmed me down, and Eric said, "What's your name?" I said, "This is my name, Eric." He was like, "Okay, that's good. Got you."
Looked it up.
Yep, we got you in here. Eric was so calm and cool, and you know what it made me do? It made me calm all the way down and say, "You know what, Eric? I thank you. I appreciate the Erics of every company who deal with the frustrated customer who just got done dealing with your goofy coworker who didn't want to help me. But Eric come through nice, calm, and got me right. And not only did Eric find my information and tell me, you know what, sir? You ain't going to have to pay nothing for this. Just get it told here, and you going to be good." I said,
won't he do it?
Won't he do it, bro?
Eric, I mean.
Yeah. Shout out to Jeezy too. Jeezy came through for your boy.
He definitely did.
And I think Jeezy was in Eric, and I think that other guy was in guy named Michael.
Jeezy was definitely working through Eric to send you that blessing. Because I'll tell you this, 7 to 10 that somebody is about to, somebody about to get their asparagus fried. 7 to 10,000. Like I don't care if it's the company that's charging me 7 to 10,000 or the house that I gotta rob to get the 7 to 10,000.
Boy,
man, that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, Mike. You messing
allegedly
with me.
Jokes. I've never done such a thing.
When we talking about this kind of money potentially on the line or potentially coming out of my pocket, and you just being so like dismissive to me as a person that's in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you finna get this asparagus served up. I'm telling you.
At customer service though, you don't get to your bad day. It really is. I'm sure you having a bad day, and that's wild. And if you having a bad day where you can't handle other people's bad days, you probably shouldn't come to work because you about to have a bunch of bad. You can't DMV. You can't work at the DMV and then be like, you know what? I'm about to I can't take it today. If one person is me off today, it's going down. You can't go to the DMV like that because everybody is liable nobody's coming there happy. We all frustrated. We either had to take a day off work, leave work, make accommodations to come here because y'all only open during work hours. If you is open on a weekday, I'm here with a bunch of other people and you only do limited stuff. I probably don't know that. Been waiting in line all day, get here. Now you don't do the thing I need. A lot of frustration all the time. You are not allowed to have your own frustrations. I'm sorry. And if you do, stay home. You have to manage mine. And I get to be mad because I'm here paying $300 for this ticket so my car can be legal so I can put a sticker on a license plate every year. Yes, that's frustrating, and I'm mad. Bro. I'm bothered, and you're to blame for it because I got to give you my money. You working on their behalf, and you can't show me to your boss so I can yell at them, so now you get the frustration.
You know what's even more frustrating? When I had this situation happen a couple years ago. I think I told you a situation about one of my exes. I let her use my whip even after the relationship was over because she needed it, you know what I'm saying? And I was trying to look out for her and her son while she was trying to get back right. Crazy.
Look at men, always still loving, still taking care.
Yeah, I stopped doing that after this relationship for this exact story. You know what I'm saying? Like once it's over, bro. Like don't keep trying to like hope trying to hold some way to a person. Like once they show you it ain't right. So she gets my car like basically totaled. She abandoned my car somewhere, and they eventually picked it up. And because I was in the process of moving, I got the letter like late. So by the time I got the letter and called, my car was already totaled. I peed off, and I'm like, you know what? When it's over, it's over. But you cannot be trusting people to do the right thing, bro.
Nah, man.
Especially an ex.
You know when I realized that you can't trust people to do the right thing? Because sometimes I don't trust myself to do the right thing.
Exactly.
When I was young, bro, it was a struggle. It wasn't like super easy, like all the time to be doing the right thing, as they say. They're responsible. Never mind.
And see what her
just last week I didn't do the right thing.
See, to complete that whole story, by her not doing the right thing, I found out later when I go to renew my plates. And then they told me, you can't renew your plates. And I'm like, what you mean I can't renew my plates? Bro, she had racked up hundreds and hundreds of dollars in tickets. And they had tried to reach out to me. And since I never paid, they put some kind of thing on it where it was like, to get your car, I had to pay like $680-something, bro. I'm mad. I'm like, yo, why is this chick still violating my life? You already got my car, you know what I'm saying, up out of here. And now months later, I'm like moved on. And now when I got to call the DMV, this is the worst part about calling the DMV. When you know, like, you really got to pay them no matter what. It ain't like I can come in here and complain and say, man, I let my ex-girl do that and it don't matter. They don't even care.
They don't even care. And who getting all that frustration?
Me.
Sheila.
No,
Sheila
me.
Behind the desk taking my money to pay all of this.
I'm going to tell you why
you don't think Sheila finna get the story of why I got to pay all this money?
Nah.
Sheila getting the story.
Sheila getting that story all the time, right? But for me, I'm not finna give Sheila that story, right? But this what makes me frustrated. When I know I'm in the wrong, it don't even matter. It don't matter how I got to pay this. I got to pay this. So I ain't going to give Sheila no hard time. I'm going to go up here and pay for the service. When you watching everybody else frustration, when you know you finna drop $700, you like, yo, won't y'all just relax? I'm an empath. I'm feeling bad for Sheila. I'm like, Sheila, you don't deserve this. What is wrong with you guys? I got to pay this money. Why y'all tripping? You only gotta pay $80 to get your license renewed. Why are you tripping?
And I'm the dude right in front of you that's mad that I gotta come here to renew my license. So when I go to court, they don't charge me for I'm mad that I got pulled over. And they for my life, and then if I go with my renewed one, they'll throw it out. But now I gotta go through this, and so I'm frustrated because of that, just inconvenience. Meanwhile, you right behind me, $700 gotta pay calm.
Calm as ever.
Nah, I couldn't do it.
Looking at you like, what is wrong with this guy?
I'm inconvenienced, sir. I did not plan or want to do this today.
You are here tripping on Sheila for $40 of service. Like, what is wrong with this guy? I gotta pay $700 right now, bro.
For real. Oh man, yeah, Sheila don't deserve that.
She don't deserve it.
Oh man, look, I love a crash out story. I like a crash out story. I shouldn't have liked it when the dude did that with the judge, but I get it. Give me my years, keep it moving. Another crash out story. This lady who hit a cop that was in the way in traffic or whatever. She just ran him over and kept going. Now you shouldn't do that. You harming people, right? But how many times is people in the way, and they just want no protest or nothing, but in the way, a cop or something will stop and, hey, traffic, da-da-da. And you man, move. And you just want to, maybe that's just me, but sometimes when I see people crash out and throw their life away, I live vicariously through that. I got too much to live for.
She bumped him in the car?
Well, she said she was smoking, so she didn't really want to stop for the car, but he was walked up to the car, kind of stopped it.
Smoking vegetable products?
But because you got to, when you gardening, you got to get them out. Mm-hmm. So that she was doing that while she was driving somehow.
Shout out to Martha Stewart.
But she was doing that while she was driving somehow. You figure it out. And then and the cop was in front of her, and he just, she kept going when she wasn't supposed to keep going. And I was just crash out moment. I don't care. I got to do what I got to do. I got another moment. Protest, dude driving through the thing in a big truck, and he didn't want to wait through the protest. And he was on a high speed and everything. He ended up getting caught, and he got away from the cops eventually. But crash out moment. Salute to that dude.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one dude that there was a parade going on, and he just started running through the parade.
Guy.
He ran all the people over. Oh, you're swinging something?
Oh, no. Not that one. That dude, he hurt people.
Yeah, he hurt people. He crashed all the way out. He's not coming home.
Yeah, he's where he should be right now. Now, it was a white dude in the truck, and it was a protest, and then he just went through the protest or whatever, and the police were there. So they start chasing him or following him, but he ended up getting away from them somehow because he had a dash cam. That's how it got released. But he ultimately got caught. It's license plates. We know where you're going. I don't even know why the cop was still chasing him so long. We got your license plate. We'll just meet you at the house. What are we doing? But I love the moment because at that moment right there, he was frustrated, couldn't take it no more, and was like, this is stupid what you're doing. Get out of the way. And I just love that motion somehow when you don't hurt nobody.
That's what a crash out moments is.
Yeah.
I think you're being stupid, so I'm going to out stupid you. That's literally what a crash out
I'm
moment
about to
is.
bypass this stupid.
Yep. I'm going to match your stupid with more stupid, which is going to make me ignorant. So ignorant, I'm going to be willing to throw it all away.
All the way, because ain't nobody else gonna get in trouble but me.
And that's how Mike made me feel earlier when I needed help. I said, you know what, Mike? You're being very unintelligent, and I'm going to be extremely unintelligent and crash all the way out.
Oh, for real. I know this is out of order, but I just want to take this moment out to appreciate a gem that we have in our life that we usually don't get to appreciate a lot. And some people might be missing it, and you have to be watching Bucks games to see it. We got to thank Giannis for this. Giannis is a real one. He always been a real one. I'm going to watch that thing on Hulu for you where you went back to Nigeria or wherever you was from originally in Africa. That looked dope, too. But you gave us your brother Thanasis. And if anything you did, you brought a championship and everything, but thank you for giving him a chance to be on the NBA courts. If y'all ever get a chance to see Thanasis play basketball, please watch him.
That's going to be a hard thing to get a chance to do.
He only get in during the low minutes, the slow minutes, the when it's like,
You have to watch all 82 games to have a chance of seeing him on the court. All 82.
But the 3 minutes he get, oh, you're going to be so highly entertained. He's going to do something wild.
It's always going to be the most entertaining stat line if you're a basketball aficionado that you ever see. It would say something like 3 minutes, 5 fouls, 0 field goal attempts, and 3 turnovers. You'd be like, why is this guy is he on the court?
You know who he play basketball like? Every time I see him on the court, I'm like, he play basketball like Crash Bandicoot. Like, he never stopped running. He jumping around doing crazy stuff. And when he in front of you on defense, you just like, what is going to happen? Like, you don't know what you're looking at. Oh, man. I just had to take a moment to say that. I thoroughly enjoy watching him. If you get a chance to YouTube, highlight his mixtape, and just watch him. One time he did a no-look pass to himself.
We ain't doing Fact or Cap yet. That's Cap. Nobody enjoys watching him, bro.
Oh, my God.
He's a terrible player.
I do.
You're entertained by him.
One time he did a no-look pass to himself. It was crazy. That was amazing. I never seen it. The stuff he do, nobody done. Nobody done the stuff.
LeBron, not Jordan, not Luka, not Kyrie, Magic, none of them. How you say his name?
Thanasis.
Bro, I don't even like his name. This nasty work.
Hey.
Shout out to my New York people. That's nasty work.
I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize
that's the nastiest work.
His name is.
That's the nastiest work. Straight up.
And look, we just need to appreciate these comedy gems. We're not gonna appreciate Tiger King and not appreciate Thanasis Antetokounmpo. Okay?
Oh, you've been practicing this. You said the name correct. You practiced this. It's no way you just woke up after all of these different you know what I'm saying, spices and things of that nature and came in here and said that name, the full name correct.
Hey, Quiz, I play 2K. Okay,
that don't mean you can say the name correctly.
When I play 2K and I create my players, I know all the funny names. All right, those are the names that
for a person who don't even watch the sports.
Nah, just come on.
But follow him for your latest prize picks.
Exactly. I know Derek Lively's supposed to get 8 points and 8 rebounds, so much so that they bumped it up. I got it at 7.5. Anyways, though,
we need that sponsorship.
All right. This is going to be the whole Crash Out episode because the last Crash Out story, at least, we're going to jump into real quick. Just, you know what? When was the last moment? This is an inspirational question. I got this from the picture that I seen or the video of Chris Brown and Quavo sitting next to each other at a fashion event. I didn't even know Chris Brown and Quavo had beef. Apparently, they got beef. It was a thing for them to be sitting next to each other. It went on the internet. Whatever. Cool. Whatever their beef is, that's their beef is. I didn't research it. I'm not here to tell you. I'll Google if you want to know. I thought it was interesting to be like, when was the last time you had to just deal with or sit next to or have to just stand somebody you couldn't stand for the bag? Because that was one thing Chris Brown replied with, like, you can't choose who you sit next to, but I'm not messing my bag up for no, I'm not going to, whatever. You get the gist of the rest. So, but yeah, like, I don't know if you want to if you got a
mean,
incident. You seem like the person that. You
I'm
seem
gonna
like
keep it a buck.
you seem like the person that probably would be so quiet about it.
Nah, I'm Craig. You know, y'all be having everybody be having.
I didn't
me
say
think
you would
you're
do
wrong.
something. You
Look,
might say something though. I mean, they literally
I
said
don't,
nothing.
This the thing, bro. At work, I kind of keep a certain energy, right? But I deal with that all the time at work. I'm around people every day. I don't necessarily like them, but you know, I ain't finna mess up. You know what I'm saying? My bag I'm making. So it's like for the most part, I like the people I got to work is like close to. I like most of them. So it's like I'm cool. So I deal with that emotion all the time, but I make sure it's a hard boundary to the people who I don't like, that they know he don't like me. So they kind of just stay out my way, and I kind of stay out their way. And I
Yeah.
think that's how life supposed to go when you don't like somebody. So if you Chris Brown, if you Quavo, if you Craig, if you Dash, it don't matter. We don't like each other. We know we don't like each other, and let's just
Yeah,
you
I
stay over there, I
definitely-
stay over here.
That is how it is. 'Cause I definitely got beef with one of the old ladies at my job.
That's
So
not great, Craig. Leave
it be help.
Marsha alone.
She be starting it, bruh. She be starting it. She always on her petty stuff. So I be on, one time like I had the fan and then I'm using it every day. And then once when she realized I was using it, all of a sudden it's her fan and she want to take it back now because she got to use it at home. Huh. It's been years it's been you, but whatever. It's cool.
You mad at Marsha over a fan? You beefing with Marsha over a fan? Craig, you gotta let it go.
All I'm going to tell you about this is that Marsha is petty and Marsha is, never mind. Somebody might know Marsha.
That's why Marsha is not a real name.
Nah, not at all.
But no, sometimes you got to deal with that emotion, man. So I don't think nobody should be trying to throw it all away and crash out over like something like that. So I feel like Chris Brown was a mature young man.
No, I don't know.
You gonna throw it all away?
Hey, Marsha keep playing. Marsha keep testing me, and she keeps. She might have to see me in the parking lot.
You know what, Marsha? It's lunchtime.
For real.
Let's go to Culver's.
But nah,
Best butter burgers in town.
yeah, the only butter burgers in town, I think.
Yeah.
I start putting.
I heard they got a new side dish called asparagus. I'm trying to serve you though. Let's go over here and get us some Culver's and this nice fresh asparagus.
Oh man.